Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Grand Millstone, GMS who rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to you hopeful elect. Alright, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. So I'm going to go ahead and play a news segment. This is actually from the BBC radio in regards to Russian sanctions, because last year Russia grew economically more than America. Okay, and they're on track to basically try to overtake, and that's scriptural. All right, of course we know that they're not up next. I think just Edomites, but it's going to speak about sanctions. So Lord's will you edify.
Lots of headlines about how Russia's war economy, in quotes, has bought Putin time. What does war economy mean, and how does that keep the wheels turning?
Well, I mentioned earlier that Russia's economy is projected to grow faster than any of the G7 economies. Now, a lot of people are saying that this growth is not productive because this money is being spent on tanks and missiles, not education, infrastructure, high-tech development. And also we have to remember that a lot of young, well-educated Russian people, they've left Russia specifically because they do not want to be sent to fight in Ukraine or possibly be killed in Ukraine. That's why a lot of people are saying that this growth is not sustainable. Sooner or later, it will end and Russian economy will crash. So this point of view argues, especially if energy prices go down, if gold prices go down. The question is, for Ukraine specifically, who crashes first, Russian economy or Ukraine?
And do you think these sanctions will have their desired impact by the West on Russians and the Russian economy in the long term then?
It's hard to say, really. It's a cat and mouse game. The West will be thinking of new sanctions and Russia will be thinking of new ways of avoiding those sanctions. And it's a question of who's more successful.
Really interesting. Thank you so much for coming into the studio to explain that.
Thank you.
So there you have it. All right, they're ramping up them sanctions, man. Ramping them sanctions up. Straight to the point, Jeremiah 50:9, it says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country." All right, speaking about Russia mainly, and all nations, all these other nations are going to turn against Babylon the Great, aka America, right? And they and they shall set themselves in array against her. So it's gonna be a specific technique. All right, super flight. Okay, encompass round about. All the, what do you got? The Atlantic. All right. You got the Gulf of Mexico. You got the Pacific Ocean. Right? That's going to be, all the different nations. Okay? It's like all the different nations are going to gather round about, okay, and come down fierce, okay, gather around and destroy this place. All right. It says Jeremiah 50:9, continuing, their arrows slack it, and they shall set themselves in array against her. Who's her? Babylon the Great, aka America. From thence she shall be taken. So this place is going to be completely destroyed. Right? Their arrows right? And that's their new. There is speaking about Russia, India, Pakistan, so on and so forth. Okay, their nuclear capability, right? Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. Yeah, because it's going to be, they're going to use GPS. These missiles are going to be falling perfectly in a row because the Lord is going to make it like that. You're not going to have just a bunch of like sideways, crooked missiles, or some of the missiles don't go off, no, every single ICBM that the Lord sends is going to touch down. All right, their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Yeah, so every single one is going to pop off. Every single warhead. And the Lord got this coming soon, man. The Lord got this. See, all we got to do is have the CHIP come into play, and then from there, it's just all going to go downhill. Jeremiah 50:10, it says, "And Chaldea shall be a spoil," ruined, "and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord." So they're not going to be like, "Oh, no. We changed our mind." No, the Lord is going to put the spirit on them to do that. Okay, that's something that people have to understand, is that this is the Lord setting that up. Okay, the Lord put the spirit on this place to basically just. The Lord basically put the spirit on them to just annihilate this place. Jeremiah 15:11. "Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage." Who's that? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. "Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellows as bulls." Yeah, and I was just in a super fancy Edomite neighborhood, man. Y'all living good, man. Which is cool, whatever, It's gonna pale in comparison to the kingdom. Us being, Lord's will, we be of the elect, us in those perfect bodies. And we're gonna be up under Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're gonna be servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai in perfection. And how we gonna serve him is by being joint heirs. The heavenly Father is gonna delegate, the continuance of the nation of Israel through Yahushai. Yahushai is going to have King David. All right. The 144,000. Okay. That's going to be the governing body of the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Lord's will we be of that number. Lord's will we be of the 144,000. The 1/3. Jeremiah 15:12. "Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed." Yeah, so where's Great Britain at? Where's Great Britain at? Great Britain should be Great Britain should be showing up and showing out. Okay? That's her baby. "She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert." Yeah, this place is going to be destroyed. All right, "because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited." Right, so the Heavenly Father is going to completely decimate this place. "But it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows." So like when you watch the different movies, especially Jake, Jake like to turn the hammer sideways And if you got 16 shots, they'll keep clicking it even after it's completely empty. They'll keep clicking. That's how they're gonna be with the missiles. They're gonna be like, damn, okay, ain't no more missiles. It's not gonna be one left. Okay. It says Jeremiah 15:15. Shout against her round about. Yeah, they're gonna be talking shit too. All right, all these other nations, they're gonna love it. The Lord is gonna really put the spirit on them to really, the words are escaping me. But to really turn up, to really show out, in Salakia. The word is escaping me. Like Jeremiah 50:15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Yes, you were exposed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, all these other nations, they know what you up to. Alright? They know what E is trying to do. Right? They not with it. But ultimately they're for their own agenda, these other nations. That's why your ass is going into captivity too. Her foundations are falling, yeah, so look at this place. Look at the infrastructure, look at it, the economy, everything. Right? Her walls are thrown down. And look at the military, look at just the overall morale, right? For it is the vengeance of the Lord. So the Lord is doing that. The Lord is putting that depressed spirit out. Got the different color group at the meetings. They can't even get people to sign up and join, okay, and serve their country. All right, that's the Lord's vengeance, man. Yeah, they're gonna have a draft too. Right, take vengeance upon her. Right, speaking about this place, as she hath done, do unto her. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. This place is through. And people are already just dipping. All right? I could continue to go down Salakia. But I didn't want to make this video too long. But these different sanctions, these different penalties, and the different declarations of this person says that they committed war crimes, that person says they committed war crimes. These different JAG-like lawyer hearings, court hearings, treaty hearings, summits. These different things. This is all leading towards what? The CHIP. All right. Then all hell's going to break loose. Famine, warfare, destruction, death, mayhem. Okay. Flash forward. Okay, a little bit. Simultaneously with the missiles touching down, the Lord is going to return and save his elect. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahshai Ba'Shem Ha Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And enough respect to you brothers out there, okay? Keep pushing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Okay? Salakia. Allergies messing with me. Okay, but Yahweh Shem Yahshai Ba'Shem Ha Rakakwadash. Barakatham and to you brothers, man. You brothers continue to push forward through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Okay, we almost up out of here, man. We in that time. We in the time. They got the war drums going again. Okay, all we need to do is continue to push towards Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, then eventually the Lord is going, okay, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Because eventually the Lord is going to have this take place. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, right? Who is he? You saw Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. And he causeth all, both small and great, right? So that's everybody from, from the hot dog salesman to the tax collector to the county commissioner, mayor, governor, senator, even the press, man. The press is gonna be on TV. Okay, I got the CHIP. All right, you should get it too. That's how they gonna have it. All right, both small and great, rich and poor, right? So once again, whether you homeless, whether you got hundreds of millions of dollars, free and bond, right? So whether you just out, in the quote unquote free world, or whether you, bound up, bound away to receive, and that's, as far as, jail and things of that nature, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? So you're not going to be able to buy, you're not going to be able to sell, you're not going to be able to do shit. You're not going to be able to walk into these buildings without the CHIP. Anywhere where you would do a transaction or anywhere where you would have a key, anywhere where you would have a key, anywhere where you would have, from a car to a house to a, when you go shopping, they already got the scanners, really, for the most part, because you're tapping your card, so shit, the CHIP is next. Okay, the CHIP is OTW. All right, shalom.